Hi, this is Catherine from In the Pink Designs. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator, and today my project is a box that I use Nothing's Better Than on it, and it says today is a cocktails kind of day. And it has a bow on top, but you don't have to take it off, and I put 2 bottles of liquor. Okay, and we're using some of the new designer series paper, which is called "Tis the Season." It has all pretty patterns. It's a 6x6. Very pretty. And we're using the one today that has just kind of holly leaves in the background with the real red front. Okay. Alright, so we're going to start with an 8 3/8 by 7.5 piece of garden green. And I'm going to take Simply Score and on the 8 3/8 inch side, we're going to score at 2 3/4, 4, 6 3/4, and 8. And then we're going to turn it to the 7.5 inch side, and we're going to score it at 1 1/4, 5.5, and 6 3/4. Okay. And we're gonna fold and burnish. Okay. This stamp set is available now. The paper is not available until August 4th. And whatever you spend $50 this month up until August 3rd, you get $5 to spend in August. And you could choose to buy some of the Christmas items. Okay, this would be a perfect gift for a party favor for adults, or just a little bit for a coworker, anybody who likes to have a little cocktail. Alrighty. Now, this is what we want to do. Okay, so we're going to take all of this stuff out. Alrighty. Alright. So we're going to start on the bottom here. We're gonna there's the skinniest rectangle is to the right, and we're gonna take the small rectangle that's on the bottom off, and then just wedge a little bit out of the piece above it. And the bottom is pretty much like the rest of the boxes I made. You leave the rectangle straight and wedge a little bit into the squares. Oopsie. Get that all the way. Okay, so this was a sneak peek, but not of a stamp set or a punch, just the paper. All right, now we're going to go on to the top, and we're going to take the first 2 rectangles off. There's 2 little rectangles on the top, and you can wedge a little bit because this is going to be where we close the box. Alright, now for the rest of the top. Okay, the next square and rectangle, cut straight down it, cut off this top rectangle here. Alright, and then just wedge that square in, okay? And then we're going to take away these two that are next to it, because this is going to be our flap, so we don't need this piece that is a flap. An extra flap, but we don't need that. So we took that out. And then I'm going to take the top rectangle off of the next one. A little more. Okay. And cut down to make this rectangle straight, and we're just going to wedge this square just a little bit. Okay, now we want to, this is our flap, so we want to round the edges here. So we just fold the side you want to put into the corner, the detail trio punch, fold it flat. Okay, and now we're going to do the other side. So we just have to open it up because there's nothing right here. Just make sure it's in there nice and well. Okay, now we're going to need our designer series paper that we cut out. Okay, we need a piece here, piece here, right there, right there, and up here. Okay, let me get my snail. Nope, not snail. Stampin' Seal. I didn't start it. And the reason you definitely have to do the DSP first, at least this piece here, is because we're going to use the postage stamp punch with it. So we don't want to have to do it twice, so I want you to put the DSP on right away. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I'm doing this on Saturday night, and my husband and my daughter are watching the Yankee game. So you might hear a few yells here and there and hoorays, hopefully. Alrighty, one more up here. Alrighty. Now we're going to take our rectangular postage stamp punch, and what I want you to do is put this edge of the punch right to the edge where this bends. Okay? And just try to get it right in the middle of your paper. This way also. Get that? That's a shadow on there that makes it look it's all bubbled up. Strange. Alright, I'm gonna give it a shot. Yeah, not too bad. Okay. Okay, so for the embossing, before we glue this down, I just want to place it where I'm going to want it. Okay? The word cocktail. I'm going to get my Versamark, And I'm gonna put the words in Versamark first. All right, so I want the today is right there. Today is A. And then I'm gonna put kind of day there. And then I'm gonna gently pull this out of the way. Okay. And then I'm going to emboss it with some white embossing powder. I guess I could have done black too, but the white on the drink, it has a little white accent for when you do it. All right. All right, and if you get a little bit of powder where you don't want it, what I do is I gently push it away with an old paintbrush. This, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get away. This has a little glue on it. This, that's good enough. Let's try to put a little bit more. I just hit the A. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, let's leave well enough alone now, and I'm just gonna go heat it. I'll be right back. And we got a little bit around it, but that's all right. Okay. And now for the word. I'm just gonna put a little bit of glue, just little dabs though. I'm not putting a lot, I'm not squeezing it really unless it needs a lot more, because I just want a little bit on each letter. I don't want it to squeeze out. Oopsie. Okay. All right, and for the eye, you have to be careful when you cut that out, because it gets, usually mine gets stuck in the die, right in the eye hole. So I put it here, and I put it with the facing upside up. And I'm gonna take my take your pick tool, and I'm gonna use the pickup end, or I'm not 100% sure what that is called yet. And then I'm going to put a little glue on it while I have it on there. Okay. And then I'm just going to press it on. And there you go. And just kind of push it in the right direction. There we go. Alrighty. And now we need to stamp our cocktail. So we need our Memento ink, and we're going to do the outline of the cocktail. Okay, and then I need my garden green. That's going to be a green drink this time for Christmas. Great. Okay. I love how it does the ice cubes and makes the little accent, the light kind of accent there. Okay, and then I'm going to use my dark real red and dark daffodil delight Stampin' blends. And I'm going to make the umbrella red. That's right. And I'm going to put a wedge of lemon on it. I could put the lime, but I wanted a little pop of different color there. And I'm just going to use the light Daffodil Delight in the inside most of the lemon here. There you go. Alright, and then we need the dye. Please. Okay, where's the there it is. Okay, I'm just gonna put it on. And I'll be right back. Okay, there we go. And we can put this guy on at the end. Just wanted to let all the stamping be finished. Okay, we need our tear and tape for the edge, and put your tear and tape right up to the score line as close as you can get it. Okay, so I'm just gonna peel off this tape because I can't seem to locate my pick tool that I just had in my hand. Alright, and we're going to fold this over and then fold this side right over to meet it. Okay, and just for now we're going to close this box. There we go. Okay, now this is our front, so we're going to push in the sides, bring up the back, and then that will be the front. The front flap goes last. And I would suggest, if you're going to be putting the liquor bottles in, you could put cookies in and put, today's a cookie kind of day or a chocolate kind of day. Have them show through too, for those who don't like to drink alcohol. Or you could just leave this without the cut and just decorate the front. And I'll tell you what size this box is once I finish putting it together here. Okay. And there we go. And this box is 2 3/4 by 4 1/4 by 1 1/4. All right, and then here is our beautiful cocktail. We're just going to put it right there. So I'm only going to really put glue up this way. And maybe just a little bit, just that, right there on the umbrella, so that'll catch also. So I really put it kind of down like that. Okay. Now we can put our liquor in. And most bottles are this size. I got, is this vodka? I think Smirnoff is vodka. Yeah, it doesn't say. I think it is. Sorry. I just got Christmassy looking bottles. And I'm going to put them in like that. And then we need, this is the sheer ribbon that is real red. It's very nice. It ties nice. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it under the lid and just tie a bow on top. And then they can open and close it and they don't have to untie it. It will just stay nicely tied on the lid. And there you go. Well, this one doesn't have any liquor in it right now. I have 2 other ones, but they're not these colors. And this one I used an old piece of cardstock so I could save my green, because I'm going to be going through a lot of green this month for Christmas in July. Thank you so much for tuning in. I would love it if you would subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you'll know when I have a new video uploaded. And the address to buy any of these supplies is at the top of the screen. That is Stampin' Up through me. I would appreciate it if you need a demonstrator. Think of me. Okay, I'll see you next time. Bye.